Hi everybody, my name is Janelle Mambi. I am a mental therapist and today we are creating a self-care kit. So I have some scraps of cartridge paper here and this is my self-care kit. It's a basket and in here I am going to put the essentials of my kit. Now yours can be a cardboard box, it can be a bag, it can be any container that you want, but I selected a basket. So I am just going to use a cartridge paper to label it and to do a little decoration. So you can decorate yours as you like or as you wish. I'm just going to label mine and see what I can do with this cartridge paper. So I have labeled and decorated my self-care kit and this is how it looks. Now I am going to fill my self-care kit with things that comfort me and help me feel better when I am down. So the items in our self-care kit are supposed to be items that comfort us and help us feel better when we are down, when we are stressed, or when we are feeling sad. And these are also items that stimulate our senses. So these are items that we can see, that we can hear, that we can smell, that we can taste, and that we can touch or feel. So I am starting with items that I can see. Things that when I look at them, it makes me feel better. So for me, because this is my personal self-care kit, these are things that I like and things that work for me. When creating your personal self-care kit, you're going to put things that you love and things that work for you. I have a plant here. I'm going to add it to my basket because I love nature. So plants always works for me whenever I'm feeling down or sad. I just look at a plant, and plants are in all my spaces, in my bathroom, kitchen, dining room, bedroom, and this plant is the one that I keep on my work desk. So I'm always seeing plants. I love plants like that. Inspirational words. So when I look at these words, when I read these words, and pictures as well can work. I love the beach, as I said before. I love nature, so these are things that when I look at them I feel better. So I'm adding this as well. Moving now on to things that I can hear. So for things I can hear, I have a list. So sounds that make me feel better: silence, nature sounds as well. So sometimes I type in YouTube and I find sounds of water, sounds of the ocean, sounds of birds, and that's quite relaxing. It helps relax my nerves. Also 528 hertz music. This is a frequency of music that is healing and helpful and helps relax your nervous system. Also comforting songs. There are certain songs that when I listen to them I feel better, so I listen to these songs. And also inspirational messages. So there are people that I listen to that are motivational and inspirational, so every time I listen to these people I feel better. So moving on to things that I can smell. So this is an essential oil. This is peppermint, and what I do is I add my essential oil to some water, about 5 or so drops. I cover it, I shake it, and then I spray this in my environment. So this is very helpful when you're feeling down. For things that I can taste, I have dark chocolate or just chocolate overall. Chocolate is very good to calm the nerves and also very tasty. So have a piece of dark chocolate when you're feeling down. This works for me. So I'm adding that. Also, I have herbs. So these herbs specifically work on the mind. So this is lemongrass, these are cloves, and this is cinnamon. And this I can use to make tea, or I can make iced tea by adding some lime juice to this and putting it in the fridge. I have iced tea, or I can make a hot cup of tea, herbal tea. So this is a healing or calming herbal blend. So I'm adding this to my basket, my self-care basket. And last but not least, things that I can touch, feel, or do. So things I love to do include baking. So I have this bottle of vanilla I'm going to add to my basket. I also love making jewelry. So these are waist beads that I make. And I also make anklets, bracelets. So these are things that I love and I enjoy, and when I do these things it helps me feel better. So I'm adding these to my basket. And last but not least, I love books, I love writing. So I have a notebook and a pen here just in case I want to write something down or journal how I'm feeling. I put that in there. I also have a puzzle book because this helps me relax my mind, and this is also scientifically proven to help calm the nerves, helps take your mind off stress, helps you feel less anxious, and helps your brain grow and learn. So here I'm adding this to my self-care basket. So this is my self-care basket, guys. This has the essentials that help me to feel better, and I hope that you can create your own so that you can feel much better when you're done.